everyone, my name is Neil from Caribbean Tools and Equipment Limited. Today we're going to make a video and demonstrate how to perform diagnostics on a Renault Kirex DXI truck. So without any delays, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do, you want to select the truck, and then you want to go to Renault, and then you want to scroll along until you see Kirex DXI. Alright, and you scroll along to engine system, and this truck is a Euro 3 truck. Select Euro 3, and you want to come and select the connector type. Now if the truck is equipped with a 16-pin connector, you can use the 16-pin connector. But what if we are faced with a situation where we have a connector like this, a square connector? Alright, and we don't have that connector in our kit. What do? Well, we could use the multi-pin setup that the kit came with. Alright, and the multi-pin looks like this. So what we have to do is come here, and you see where they say pin 8. Pin 8 is this connector. We need to find where pin 8 is located on this connector. So if you look here, right, they're showing you how to count the pins: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this here is pin 8. You see they have it in from smaller to bigger, from 1 to 3 and 10 to 12. So again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is pin 8. And what we're going to do, you see where they say pin 8, you need to connect B of JTP 101. This is JTP 101. B of this, and what is B? Yellow. So this yellow here, B will go into JTP 5. This is JTP 5 here. So pin B will go into JTP 5, and JTP 5 will go into pin 8. Alright, so let us just go over this one time again. If you're facing a situation where you have a connector other than the 16 pin and you do not have that connector in the kit, we can use multi-pins. If you go to multi-pins, this is the multi-pin setup, this is the connector, and the program will show you what pin to connect the multi-pins to in the connector. So at pin 8, which is this pin here, will connect to pin B. Alright, pin B of JTP 101, and pin B is the yellow pin, and that yellow pin will go into JTP 5, and JTP 5 will go straight into 8. And pin 9 now is the pin above that. Alright, pin 9 will connect to D of JTP 101. Pin D is this green. So this green now will go into the next female connector like JTP 5, and that will go into pin 9. So once you connect pin 8 and pin 9 to the multi-pin setup, you could hit connect. Once you enter the system, you should see a screen like this, and you will see diagnosis, and you will see your fault codes. In this case, this truck has an AdBlue DEF pressure fault, and it also has interruption in AdBlue DEF's diesel exhaust fluid dosage. Again, the red X illustrates a present error, and if you select that and you select I, the I is ready freeze frame data when the fault occurred, and the hour last occurrence. Alright, then you have the question mark, which is help and components of the error, and this will give you a description of the error. Alright, and it will give you an explanation of how to go about checking certain components put into the error. Of course, you have your fault code troubleshooting, and this will should be able to give you some more information as well, depending on the type of vehicle. So, of course, if you want to clear the error code after you repair, you could do that as well. System data, well, this basically gives you in most cases VIN number and ECU number and so on, and of course you have measurements are the parameters, and for this truck we have a total of 455 different parameters. So a lot of times what you could do is start the engine and monitor the different parameters to see whether they're in within specifications. Actuation components, you could turn on fan, you could test turbocharger, and so on. System checks, cylinder balance, cylinder cutout, and so on. These are similar to actuation components, where you could turn off each cylinder one at a time, things like that. And of course, parameters, you could modify parameters like injector coding and so on. Alright, so going back now, I would just like to one last time go through using multipin again, just to for one last verification. So just in case you're faced with a connector other than the 16 pin like this, you could select multipins up here. Alright, and the multipin, there's a little note here that is actually showing you how to use multipin to connect to the diagnostic port. And you see here it's a pin 8. You need to go and locate pin 8 on the diagnostic port, and in this case pin 8 is right here, and it says here connect pin B of JTP 101. This is JTP 101 here. This is JTP 101. Connect pin B of JTP 101 to JTP 5. This is JTP 5. So B is the yellow. You're connecting the yellow to this here. You're sending this yellow pin, male pin, into this yellow female pin, and then sending this pin into pin 8. Alright. Pin 9 now is the hole above pin 8, and you're connecting pin D of JTP 101. Pin D is this green here. You're connecting pin D to another pin, another JTP 5. So you're sending this pin D into JTP 5 here, and you're sending JTP 5 into hole 9. And once you connect that, you hit connect. And once you enter the system, then you know you're connected correctly. And you should see a screen like this. So once again, this has been a demonstration on how to use multipin using Jaltest version 9. So until next time, stay safe.